Good evening, friends. We start tonight with the ongoing battle between Apple and the FBI. Apple has until this Friday to formally respond to the FBI's request for help in unlocking the iPhone used by one of the San Bernardino shooters. So far, the tech company seems to be standing its ground. CEO Tim Cook sent an email to Apple employees this morning. He said complying with the FBI's request sets a dangerous precedent that threatens civil liberties. That email was sent just hours after FBI Director James Comey said in a statement, "The Bureau's request is not about setting precedent. It's about victims and justice." The case has created a sharp divide in America, with many arguing what's more important, privacy or safety. For more on that, let's turn now to John McAfee, cybersecurity legend and developer of McAfee antivirus software. Mr. McAfee, great to have you with us tonight.
It's great to be on with RT again. You guys have always treated me fairly.
Well, I'll be more than fair tonight. I'm just an average American, and I want both. I want privacy and protection. Can I have both worlds? Can we have both worlds?
Absolutely, absolutely. Here, let me give you just a very brief history about backdoors. And by the way, there is no question that what the FBI has asked Apple to do is create a backdoor, which, by the way, will take many months for Apple to code and implement. But we used to have backdoors back in the 80s and 90s in almost all software products. They were used by tech support people. When a customer called and said, "My software is not working, it's doing something strange," the tech support guy would dial into the back door, take control, find out what was wrong, and fix the problem. We stopped that because every software product with a back door was hacked within a few weeks of the back door being created. Now, and that was when hackers were unsophisticated. Today, we have extraordinarily sophisticated hackers with extraordinarily sophisticated tools. And the very FBI, James Comey, who says we will only use it on one phone, that agency was hacked by a 15-year-old boy 2 weeks ago who walked off with all the personnel records, including undercover agents of all the FBI agents. Now, please get real. We cannot allow backdoors in software in this day and age. We all carry smartphones with us. An iPhone is a computer. They're asking every owner of an iPhone to make their phone susceptible to bad hackers and, more importantly, foreign enemies of the United States, like China. So clearly someone's missing the point here. And if you talk to any cybersecurity specialist, they will stand firmly on my side.
So, Mr. McAfee, what's the solution here? How do we get both worlds? How do we get privacy and protection?
Well, you know, they're not mutually exclusive things. And it's not just a matter of privacy, it's a matter of security.
Yeah.
Because security and protection are one and the same thing. I have offered to the FBI for free to take my team, take that one phone, take it apart, see what's in it, and give it to the FBI. That violates no one. It gives them no backdoors, and it cannot be applied to any other Apple iPhone user.
And I'm curious, how long would it take for you to get that information to them? I mean, if you got a hold of that phone.
At the outside, 3 weeks. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it does take time. It does take time.
What about the challenge for Apple here? The CEO's in a pretty tough spot right now, isn't he? I mean, and the CEO's communicating with his people today, saying that it certainly draws a line and really puts us on a slippery slope if we go down this road and work with the FBI on this. What do you see happening here, unfolding?
Well, I think Tim Cook has got some serious balls, if I can say that word on TV.
You sure can.
And he needs to stand firm, and we're all behind him. The entire tech community, the people who understand these issues, are behind him. The problem is he has a court order. The judge can send federal marshals armed with AR-15s into his office. What can they do? I don't know. They're going to have to make his programmers work to create this back door. I don't know how they're going to do that. You say, sit down, do the coding, or we're going to shoot you in the head? I don't know. It will still take time. What frightens me even more about this is that a federal judge in America is so illiterate in cybersecurity that they would allow this order to go through. Donald Trump, the lead Republican nominee, he said, we need to boycott Apple. You have no idea how much that terrified me. That someone who probably will be the Republican frontrunner has zero understanding of the larger issues of cybersecurity by saying, hey, Apple should do this, which puts America at enormous national risk. And we're 20 years behind the Chinese and Russians.
Yeah, and beyond that, if we do this, what do other countries do?
Well, yes, but even before we get to the other countries, if we do this, then the FBI goes to Google, and then Android is now compromised, and then everybody's compromised. Yeah. And you're right, other countries look to us for leadership. I don't know why, because in technological leadership, we are at the bottom of the barrel.
John McAfee, a pleasure. Great to have you with us. Cybersecurity legend and developer of McAfee antivirus software. Yes, sir?
Before I leave, I need to make a plug. I'm running for president under the Libertarian Party. Go to McAfee2016.com. Help us out. Thank you.
So that means you'll come back and talk to me on another occasion, right?
Only if I can do it naked.
Well, stranger things have happened in television. Mr. McAfee, good to have you with us tonight. Now, aside from the political campaign, and we will have Mr. McAfee back because he is running for president, this is a hot topic across America. So we have a question for our audience tonight.